a routine that families go through when a child gets diagnosed. At the very beginning, the parents are very scared, and the child is, he goes to the hospital, he's feeling much better. They've got insulin in him. So the child is good, he's getting a lot of attention, friends are coming, he's getting flowers and stuffed animals, and everything is great. But then it's like a month later, and the child realizes that, hey, this is not going away.
You're always having to worry about what you've eaten, where you're going next, what kind of exercise you're about to do. It's constant.
I remember that first night when he realized that I was diabetic, he cried. And I've only seen my father cry, I can count them on one hand, a number of times. And I think that was really what his expectation for my course was going to be.
I've never seen my dad cry. I had never seen him cry until I was 9 years old, and I was watching him fumble through putting supplies away when my brother was diagnosed. He was putting away needles and putting things, reloading the bathroom with new supplies. And I remember him turning around in that front hallway, just sobbing. And for a doctor that sees this kind of stuff every day, we knew that something was very serious with our family.
Every night you go, you tuck her in bed. You worry, right? That there may not be a tomorrow.
People say, well, I couldn't do that. I wouldn't be able to deal with that, but you really don't have a choice with type 1 diabetes. It's go from the start. In a sense, you feel a little bit helpless in the disease. People want to help and they ask how they can help, but it really is tough to help someone with type 1 in their family.
You get stories of how many pricks and pops they have and the enduring measure and time required to oversee this. But something that generally goes untaxed, understated, is the emotional impact. That this is what the average family of a child with juvenile diabetes goes through.
And my parents lived with the fears that I live with now every day, and my parents still live with them. I mean, my mom, this summer I went on a trip with my son and another family, and the mom that was with us, she said, "You know that your mom called me, right?" I'm 33 years old, and my mom called the people that we were traveling with to let them know that I had type 1 and that if anything should happen, these are the things that we needed to do. The worry never goes away from my parents.
You can't make hasty decisions either, like decide to jump in a pool, because you have to make sure your pump is off.
Yeah, it requires a lot more thinking than most people.
Yeah.
Sleepovers have never been an option really, unless we've got a parent that's willing to get up at 2 in the morning and check his sugar.
Because every time I have a sleepover, they have to come to my house, or if I have a sleepover with a friend, my mom has to come.
A lot of my friends were scared, I think, of what to do and how to manage it. Even if they'd had a bit of training, it was a bit daunting initially.
For us in the last 9 years, the improvements that we've recognized that have come out of the JDRF fundraising have been huge.
Research has been able to improve something which used to be the bane of my existence, has made it into something that'll make checking my blood so much easier.
I used to have shots and they were good. They're kind of hard because I had a needle and for insulin. But now I'm on a pump.
The biggest force to be reckoned with is a parent of a child with a chronic disease. So if you have a parent of a child with diabetes, there's nothing holding them back from that cure. And that's really where the success of JDRF comes, is that these parents are driving everything.
People actually care, they actually care about the illness. They want to do something to help it, It's a fantastic feeling. And for a type 1 diabetic, that's a very comforting feeling.
The moment there is a cure, all of a sudden you've alleviated that completely. And what it allows a child to do is to roam freely.
I think finding a cure would take the constant worry of your child's health off of my mind, for me personally. And for Jacob, I think it would make him feel like just a regular kid.